What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome to my channel. My name is V&H Trick. Thank you guys so much for being here. Today I decided to do a video comparing and contrasting these two beautiful palettes. This one's the Anastasia Modern Renaissance, and this is the the Shop Hush Royals Bad Habit palette. It's supposed to be like a dupe for each one. So I decided to test them out, and I did use one palette on each eye. Can you tell which one is the high-end eye and which one is a $10 eye? So if you guys want to hear my thoughts on what I think of these palettes, then just keep on watching. And if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe to my channel and join my little squad. And please like this video if you do. And if you want to learn my thoughts on each palette and both of them compared, then just keep on watching. Alright guys, so let's just get started. Today we're going to be comparing the Royal Bad Habit palettes from Shop Hush against the Modern Renaissance palette. Before we get started, I just wanted to talk about a few things. Y'all seem to really enjoy my last video with the Aphrodite palette and the Huda Beauty palette, so that's why I'm doing this so soon, just because I wanted to get my hands on this next. And then also, I didn't know that the Aphrodite palette was sold out when I was filming that video. By the way, it is back in stock if you want to get your hands on it. But this time I didn't. I wanted to make sure that you guys could get your hands on it. So what I did is I ended up buying two palettes, and I bought one for you. So stay at the end of the video to see how you can get a chance to win this palette. So hopefully you guys enjoy that. And so yeah guys, let's just get started. I did do some swatches on Nat earlier, and so I'm going to put a clip of her arms right here. And these are the swatches. Honestly, this Shop Hush, this palette right here didn't swatch as well as the Aphrodite palette. By the way, I'll link that video down below so you can understand my references. But the way I did it is, the Modern Renaissance was first, then I did the Royals, then Modern Renaissance, then Royals, because I wanted to show you guys the shades. And overall, I think the Modern Renaissance just swatched a lot better, especially for the mattes, than the Royals one. But I mean, there are just swatches, so obviously we're gonna have to test it out in the eyes. So what I wanted to do was, the same way as my other video, I'm going to do the same look on both eyes and use different brushes, and that way we can see how they compare. So I'm going to zoom you guys in and we can get started. So here I am showing you guys that I am using two sets of brushes on different eyes. And I'm first going in with like the orangey transition shades from both palettes, and I'm just putting it on the crease and really blowing it out. Then I'm going to go into the more red shades. It's going to be Red Ochre, and on the other palette it's the shade Rain. And I'm kind of just like deepening up the crease, make it a little bit more warm. So far everything's good, except the Bad Habit palette is just a little bit harder to build. Now I'm taking Cypress Umber from Anastasia, and I'm putting it in the outer corner just to smoke it out. And I'll be doing the same thing with the shade Grand from the other palette. And like I said, it takes a little bit longer to build up, but at the end of the day, it does build up to the same intensity. It just takes a couple more times. And here I'm just going to blend everything out, make sure I have some smooth edges. Now I'm going to cut my crease with some Shape Tape. I didn't want to use like a shimmery shade on the lid. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to cut my crease on both sides, and I'm going to set my eyes with the cream shade from both palettes. And then I'm going to go over it with the shimmery shade. In the Modern Renaissance, it's the shade Primavera, and in the other palette, it's the shade Crown. And the same thing goes for really all the eyeshadows at this point. The Shop Hush palette just takes a little bit longer to build up. I did wet both brushes in both sides, and it did end up building up, but it just took like a couple layers to get to the intensity of the Modern Renaissance palette. But at the end, it ended up looking the same. Just showing you guys, I am using the same brush, but I'm using a different side just because I didn't have any more clean flat brushes. And then here, I'm just going to grab that red shade. I'm using like a mixture of red and pink from both palettes, and I'm just kind of smooth out the edges and make sure that the cut crease really blends into the other shades, and also giving it more of a warm touch. And then I'm just going to set under my brow bone with the cream shades from both palettes. And then I'm going to take a mixture of like warm shades, red shades, and pink shades, and I'm just going to really smoke out my lower lash line. Here I'm just going to line my eyes with my favorite, my Essence liquid liner, and then I'm also using my Essence nude eyeliner. And I'm going to put these lashes on. They're the Ardell Double Wispies. Now I'm going to line my lips. I'm using the lip liner from the Deck of Scarlet palette. It's a really pretty like mauve shade. And then I'm also going to be using the shade Exotic from the NYX Lingerie Lip Lingerie liquid lipsticks. And I'm just going to put that on my lips. And then really quickly, I'm just going to take another shimmery shade from both palettes. It's Vermeer and Queen. And I'm just going to put it in my inner corner. And then lastly, I'm just going to set my face. I'm showing you guys this step because if you follow me on Instagram, you saw my story that I got this from Gerard Cosmetics, and some of you guys asked me if I like it, and I really, really do. This is the rose one, and if you like scents, you're really gonna like this, but just letting you know, like this scent does linger. It's a really, really good scent, but you do feel it for a while. But it sets my face really well. I'm not a huge fan of the sprayer, I'll just say that. But other than that, I've been really enjoying it. So if you're into this and if you really, really like a rose scent, then get your hands on this. Oh my god, that smells so good. Okay, so overall my thoughts are that the Modern Renaissance is more pigmented, and I did have to layer up. I mean, as you saw in the video, I did have to layer up a little bit with this, but it does layer up and it does come to like full opacity. Like, this is a good palette on its own. I'm just saying, compared to this one, you know, obviously these Anastasia shadows are just very, very high quality and they're more pigmented, but obviously this does have a lot more fallout. So you can see mine is pretty dirty. And let's see this one. As you can tell with this one, there's literally no fallout, and I was digging into this one more. So I feel like since the eyeshadows on these actually are a little bit bigger than the one in Modern Renaissance, this might last you longer, especially because there's not as much fallout. But I did like the quality of the Modern Renaissance better. But if I didn't have this, I would still get my hands on this. If you've been wanting to get your hands on the Modern Renaissance, you should try this out. Like I said, this is $10. If you get the app, it's free shipping. So I paid $20 because I got one of you guys one. But yeah, this is only $10. It's really sleek, and it also came with a little slide like this, so you can have some packaging to it. I really, really enjoyed it. Like I said, at the end of the day, like, I don't think you can tell that I used two different palettes, you know what I mean? I like the way both look, and they look very, very similar. The only difference is, again, that these are a little bit more opaque. But other than that, I really enjoyed this palette. So really quickly, I told you guys I bought one for you guys, like a little tiny mini giveaway. The only thing you have to do to win this palette is just be subscribed to my channel and follow me on Instagram. And then when you do that, just comment on the video down below. And if your Instagram handle is like different than your name on YouTube, just leave me your Instagram handle so that way I know that you did follow me. And I'm just gonna pick a winner. I'll leave this open for like a week. So by the time I post this video a week from now, I'll announce the winner and I will send this to you no matter where you live. Even if it's out of the States, I'll send this to you. And I hope you enjoy this palette. So that is the end of the video. So anyways, guys, this is the end of the video. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if there's a different palette or a different dupe. Even if it's not just eyeshadows, let me know if there's more dupes that you guys want me to review. I can definitely do that for you guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Hope you're having an awesome day or night wherever you are, and I really hope to catch you guys in my next video. Bye! Ooh, that's nasty. I'm different, yeah, I'm different. I'm different, yeah, I'm different.